Yeah, top of it, top of it. Check this out. I'm gonna go in a little different direction with this video right here. You know, where everybody's jumping on Will, and rightfully so, about the Chris Rock incident. And you still have individuals consistently call this man a simp, call this man a, you know, trivializing his wife, trivializing his family because of her shared indiscretion. I'm not excusing that, but I'm gonna say it like this: if Will ain't got, if there's no problem with Will, it really ain't no problem with me because I'm not in their business. So they got a problem with Jada doing what she did and got something to say and all this negative stuff to say about Jada and how you know, she's a bad wife and somebody else done hit that and you know, things of that nature. And I'm gonna say this to them. First, well, I'm gonna talk to Will and Jada first. You know, first and foremost, if you didn't want this, if it even bothering y'all at all, you do not let multiple people, the peanut gallery, in your house, and you damn sure don't let them in your bedroom. Yeah, I know you're trying to help people. Yeah, I know you're trying to heal people because a lot of people are hurting outside here. But certain things you just keep in the house. It's just like certain things I'm going to take to the grave. Period. That's first off. And second off, that's that man's wife. They still married. Regardless of what I think, or regardless of what anybody else thinks, that's that man's wife. And they still married. Now, again, I would say, from a player perspective, you understand me? Will was wrong for smacking that man. We could have chopped this up away from off camera or during the commercial. But since we didn't, it was publicly done. And now what I've seen, you know, Chris Rock got to have extra security for his shows because he thinks somebody gonna go up there and try to smack him, do a copycat. That's bad business. Now, so we're gonna start with that. Now the whole she wouldn't have did this with Tupac and now a dead man is running her marriage and all this stuff. Listen, there's a video with a 17-year-old Tupac Shakur saying the problems he had with women saying that he was too nice. And guess who that included? It included Jada Pinkett Smith. Jada Pinkett. They're still friends. They were still friends until he died. Real good friends. Probably the best of friends. And now you think she has some romantic interest in a man, a dead man, rather. No, I don't think she probably had she didn't have romantic interest in Tupac. They were just real good friends, and the truth be told, Tupac probably did want to pursue a relationship with Jada, but Jada said he was too nice. Yeah, I know. Don't nobody else know that. I get it. I get it. All these nerds, all these alphas, betas, and sigmas, and omegas, and gammas, they can't tell you that. So no, she's not. Tupac been dead for over 25 years. So she have kids and the family and this, that, and other. But I will say Tupac does have a special place in her heart, just like any young love will. So, but you know, these are talking heads who bumping their guns on these people's marriage that they're allowed in. Now, Will, if you're listening, I'm just a small guy. Keep house business in the house, because at the end of the day, Jada, keep family business in the house. Now, if anything, you supposed to be praising that man. Why? Because you married that man. Well, you should be praising your wife. Why is that? Because you married her. Now, me being married before, yeah, she went down to the courthouse or wherever you went in LA or Philly or whatever the case may be. You went up and you signed a registered book and you paid money for a marriage license. You paid actual money for it. Walked up the steps and everything. You could have turned around and said, I don't want to do this all day and tomorrow. But since you're married and remaining married, don't complain about the woman that you're married to, because you can do something about that. But since you choose to do nothing about that, then Will, you're not a victim. And Will is not a victim. Jada is not an opportunist or narcissist. No, she's Will's wife. And she's not doing to Will what Will is not allowing her to do. And so for you, so I said all that to say, yeah, I mean, and also what Will have done and showed, this high value male stuff, I told y'all when Kevin Samuels had 100,000 subscribers, that it was a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit. Period. When you start from the rears with a woman and you marry a woman while you in the rears, there's absolutely positively nothing you can do to get out the rears of the woman. Period. So, with that being said, I will say, and also, you know what I mean, the so-called high value male thing, and people want to check your manhood and all this old stuff here, saying you behind, saying you need to be doing this, saying you need to be doing that, just like Will. Will is doing what is making him happy. Period. Will living his life. What's making him happy. What y'all should be doing, you young bucks, what y'all should be doing, live the life that makes you happy. Oh man, you a simp. Oh man, you a cuck. Oh man, you a beta. Oh man, you this, that, and other. But where they woman? These guys who follow Kevin Samuels, where your woman? Because truth be told, a lot of guys want to find a woman to treat, so they can treat them like Will treats Jada. They want to spoil that woman. Cause that's in men to do. A lot of men to do. So for you young players, for you young men, don't live your life for nobody else, because what you'll do, you'll end up crashing out. And my auntie had a saying, when I was getting in trouble trying to impress other guys, trying to impress my peers, I'm getting locked up. She said, hey, you keep on doing that, you're gonna be in jail. They're at home in the bed. You in jail, they with your girlfriend having sex. They ain't studying you. You in jail. But you trying to impress them. You got health issues trying to get the validation of another man. You working 120 hours a day just so another man can call you high value. So what I'm telling you is, live the life that you want to live. The key to wealth is not credit. The key to wealth is ownership. Own your property. Own your house. Even if it's 1,200 square feet. Own it. Own it so it don't own you. The problem today is social media owns a lot of people. YouTube is not a real space to me. I ain't made $1 off YouTube yet. And I'm still making videos and still doing well. So, guys, live your best life for you. Find a woman who gonna do right by you. See, when these guys talk about dress size, how much she weigh, I ask guys in my comments. Y'all can go through my comments. I said, so what's all this stuff? See, you talking about high blood pressure, overweight, obesity. Overweight and obesity. I know guys who with 150 pounds, they're diabetic. 170 pounds, they diabetics. So what are we talking about here? Does the woman have diabetes? Does she have high blood pressure like you, brother? So these guys try to disqualify women that they know or they believe that they have no chance in being with. Yeah, black women are obese by 17%. Who says that? Besides a nerd who really don't have that much experience with women. Don't no grown man walk around calling himself alpha. That's a nerd. Don't no grown man calling himself he beta. What that mean? That's coming from an actual beta. A non-man. I ain't gonna call you. That's coming from a non-man. Fellas, and also what Tupac has, even if they have a type of relationship, they have a young, well, I ain't gonna bounce around like that. That's the ADHD kicking in. Anyway, get back to it. Will living his life. Will was smiling with his family. Will was dancing with his family at Vanity Fair. Everybody commenting on it, but it didn't ruffle no fellas in his house. Maybe Will and Chris Watts squashed it. Maybe they talked it out like real men. So if they talked it out like real men, how real men supposed to, why? I'm saying like this. They getting their money. They making their bread. Yeah, they making their bread. Will living his life. Chris Rock living his life. And Will living his life married to Jada. And Jada living her life married to Will. She gave that man 2 kids. See, she didn't do what y'all claim these women do, which is funny to me. Y'all, everybody want to trash Jada, but y'all talk, and especially Dennis Brother gonna do a lot tonight talking about this here. But the woman, his ex-girlfriend, the chick you talking about getting custody from, she had a baby by that dude and left that dude. She left old Dennis. But Jada didn't go nowhere. Even though she could have got child support for the rest of her long as she needed it. She could have got, in the state of California, she can get alimony as long as she needs it. She been married to Will for 10 years. About 20-some years. We'll have to pay 10 years alimony or more. But she stayed. Y'all talk about all these women who divorce and take half your assets, and y'all talking, and the guys in this space talking about these women can take half your stuff. How y'all gonna split an Xbox in half? How y'all gonna split a TV in half? Bro, you ain't got shit. Talking about what a woman gonna do. I ain't got nothing from, well, my shit protected, but G couldn't get nothing anyway. So fellas, don't if you don't take anything from Will been married for over 20 years. To the same woman. She ain't broke bad on this man. Obviously they have a sense of communication. But now some things she say is out of line. Now some things she say in the public should be told to Will in private. I will say that. But again, Will out here doing this thing too. Don't let it fool you now. Don't let it fool you. Yeah, Will out here doing this thing, but it ain't publicized. Jada out here doing her thing. The only reason why anybody found out is because August Alsina put that in the interview. He couldn't keep his mouth closed. See, loose lips sink ships. Big game plays moving out of sight. Wasn't nobody supposed to know that August Alsina and Jada was fucking, because it wasn't nobody else's business. Period. Is the fact that he said it. Now he confronting Jada about it. It just be on the red table talk, and they got the whole world buzzing about an entanglement. That was supposed to be behind closed doors. So that babbled on for a long time. But again, man, Tupac and Jada won the item back in the day. They won the item. They won a romantic item, and I do believe Tupac wanted to have sex with Jada, and Jada told Tupac, because I weren't there, in Baltimore, but I do believe Jada told Tupac that he was too nice. So anybody saying anything other than that, they're making something up. Okay, and on top of that, Jada fucked another dude. It happens in marriages. My father, my peace be upon him, was married to a woman. They was together, but may peace be upon her too. They were together for like over 30 years. They just, decided we ain't going nowhere. Whatever you want to do over here, you do over there. I'm going to do me, you going to do you. But we got one rule. Ain't no spending the night on nobody's house. At the end of the day, we come home. At least show each other their type of respect. See, these guys who talking, they never been married. See, no nothing amount of time. Some marriages go through that. But the people who are married keep the main thing the main thing. It's us. If you want to tip out. But hey, here's the rules. And we can agree on that because it's not for every single marriage. It's not for every single marriage. It's not even for every relationship. Some relationships require this, some don't. That's why polygamy, polygyny, all that's in play. If you want it to be in play. Other people have open relationships. Why is that? It may be for a plethora of reasons, but that's their business. That's their business. So, with that being said, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, live your life for you. Be with the person who makes you happy. Be the person that you're happy with. Do not confine your lives to the expectations of others who don't have to put in the work that you do to have your life. Because all I'm hearing about Will and the high value male is that you need external validation for the work you put in. You won't need to be recognized by other men for to be high value for what? For what? There's no high value prize. They're alphas. Well, look at Will. Ladies especially. Look at Will. People talk about Will's childhood trauma, which it was traumatic according to Will. People look at Jada's childhood trauma. It was traumatic according to Jada. Chris Rock didn't hit back. He had childhood trauma according to Chris Rock. So everybody go through it. Now, we just got to cope with it. You cope with it how you cope with it. And if somebody really like you and into you, they can try to help you cope with it and unpack from that. So I done babbled on long enough. This time it went 20-something minutes. I ain't mean to go that long. But that's the key to happiness. That's ladies and gentlemen, success is progress. It's not the destination, it's progress. In order to be successful, you must enjoy the process. Forget about becoming high value, because fellas, if ladies don't think you're valuable, or especially in a sexual marketplace, then you have no value. Yeah, no. You're an attorney like Dennis Sperling. I bust bottles in the projects and play thump at church. But the girl the girl you desire want me, because she's valued my character. So with that being said, man, I'm through rambling. But lay off Will, man. Or, fellas, pay attention to Will's behavior. Ladies, pay attention to this so-called high-value man's behavior. Learn from it, and I hope you did. Move forward. I got so much more to say, but this video getting kind of long, and I'm finna ready to go to sleep. So, all right, thanks for y'all. Again. Thanks for y'all time. Talk to y'all later.